What's up, what's up, what's up, YouTube? It's the Rankins World Channel, and you are watching Clarissa Rankin and Joey Rankin. Yeah, I don't know why that just started playing. And before we get started, don't forget, if you're new to our channel, press subscribe down below red. This is a live video today. Y'all are in my husband man cave. And we got a couple questions, so we coming at you guys with this video. Hey, and if you are just coming in, don't forget that the Rankins World will be on the Mel Robbins Show. You can find out what channel the Mel Robbins Show will be on in your area by going to www.melrobbinshow.com. So the rank is going to be on the Mel Robbins Show this Wednesday at 9 a.m. You can find out by going to www.melrobbinshow.com to find out what channel is going to be on in your area. But I have a question for you guys, and that's why we're coming to you guys live in the man cave. I gotta lower it down just a little bit more. Okay, so this is a serious question matter. Ooh, is that better? It is. Okay, hold on. Dupe. How y'all doing, by the way? It's late, and it's I got my little drink in my system, my little drink in my cup. Okay, but I really do got a question. All right, so hold on. Let me go onto my page if I can read all comments, because Joey said I was dead wrong today. Didn't you, Joey? All right, so let me tell y'all what happened. Story time with the rankings. So you been telling them you went and got it and everything? Huh? No. Okay.
Just talk like a scenario.
Okay. So scenario or whatever. We're going to go from there. So if you was going to buy a gun for your household to protect your household, right? It's something you want to do. It's something you've been thinking about doing. Gun, shotgun, pistol, rifle, whatever. And you got two young men in your house. Who should talk to the kids about the gun? Now, note, before we even go any further, before somebody said, regardless whatever happened, Joey is right, period. Shut up, Jeremy. Okay. So before we even go any further, we both understand about, me and Joey both understand about guns, all that. I'm more certified knowledge-wise as far as rifles, pistols, all that. I had a lot of training with them. And I have did a lot of study with cases of children and guns and all that. That don't matter. So, let's break this down. Okay? We're going to get to the point. We're going to get to it. Let me pull up my little... Baby, why ain't this thing coming up? Why ain't it coming up on the side? Why ain't it coming up, baby? Okay, anyway. So, if Joy was to bring a gun in the house, right? I say to Joey, well, I want to make sure the boys understand about the gun being in the house. He go ahead and say, he gonna say to me, I'm gonna go back and read the comments for a second. He gonna say to me, well, I have already talked to the boys. I said, okay, Joey, well, I wanna talk to them, make sure they understand what it means to, if we bring a gun in the house, what it means. Like, they need to be aware of how serious it can be, right? So Joy was like, well, I have already talked to them, and you should trust that I have already talked to the boys. You don't trust me. If you trusted me, he said, if you trusted me, you would already know that I had taken care of talking to the boys and educating them.
I said, if you trust, you should trust that I'm responsible that that's already done. You shouldn't even worry about it. That's what I said.
Okay. So, shut up, Dre. So
you was dead wrong.
So Joy said I was dead wrong. Okay, but this is the thing. Listen to me good, y'all. I said, Joey, it's not the point about, I didn't know you talk to the boys. Well, you don't have to know every damn thing. You don't have to know that I have talked to the boys. Just know that you should trust that I'm going to take care of it. Hold up, we're going to read some of these comments. Jeremy, I read your punk ass comment. Depends on how no more who knows more about guns. Okay, and that's right. So if it comes down to who know, hold up, Jeremy said that. Hold up, let me read the comment. Jeremy said it depends on who knows more about the guns.
That's right, but who been knowing more about it recently?
Then it says, you should be there, but Joey should talk to the boys about the guns. Okay, that's fine. It's Jay says the rankings with, oh, hey, Jay, how you doing? Joey don't sound like that. Yes, he do. Joey don't. Yes, he do, Jay.
No,
hold up. Joey don't sound like that. Yes, he do. Okay, so this is the thing. We both understand about the guns. And I didn't say I had to have a conversation with them. I just said I want to make sure they understand about the guns. Because Joy didn't tell me that he had already talked to the boys.
Okay, stop right there.
Go ahead.
Why do you need to make sure when me as the head of the household and the father and the man of the house and already talked to them, you as a woman need to trust that I don't already handle that situation.
And I understand that.
You don't hold up. You don't understand that situation if you're going to sit there and say, I need to make sure. That's the problem. You don't need to make sure nothing.
Okay, I told you, I said, I need to make sure because I'm the mama. Like, I just want to make sure they understand. Can I finish? Can I finish?
No,
I let you finish. So I said, I want to make sure because I'm the mama. I want to make sure they understand that if a gun come into this house, they need to understand not to touch it. They need to understand the severe of playing around guns and all that. That gun is going to be in this house to protect your household.
Thank you, Chappelle.
That gun is going to be in this house to protect your household. So I want to make sure they understand that. And I feel like with me being the nurturer of the kids, like he's daddy, I'm the nurturer. So can I talk, Joey? I just want to make sure that they understand that this is serious. This is a very good thing that's coming to the household, but it's very serious too. That's all I was saying. But I didn't know he had already talked to the boys. So with that being said, he got all nasty with me, talking about something. Well, you shot Jay. You don't. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I said, this is exactly what I said. Because you being over exaggerating.
So who wrong?
You being too much for YouTube. This is exactly what I said. This is exactly what I said. You was like, I need to make sure. I said, you ain't got to do that. Like, you don't have to do that. You need to just trust me. I already got this situation under control. That's all I said. So you don't need to make sure nothing. It ain't got nothing with you doing being a mother. You just trying to take control of a situation. That's all it is.
And I told them I'm not trying to take control of the situation. I just want to make sure they understand because these are my boys. These are not just my boys. These are my black boys. And they his boys too. But me as the mama want to make sure if they understand, you teach them now. If they do whatever. Okay, so I look at it like this. If I teach my sons the right way now, they know better. They know right from wrong now. If they go to stray or if they do something outside of what I taught them, I done did my part. So I can't be mad at myself.
You still...
Joey, I can't be mad at myself.
Not understanding the whole point. You don't need to make sure nothing if I done already handled the situation.
But I didn't know he had handled the situation. He did not tell me nothing. So that's bad communication.
So that's the whole point. You should have trusted that I got the situation under control. That was the problem. You trusting your husband that he got the situation under control.
Okay, so what do y'all think? Because I think that I should have something to say too, because this is my household. Those kids came out of my poo daddy. So I should have some say-so, making sure they understand what the hell gonna be in this house.
Why you need to make sure anything?
Why wouldn't I?
Because I was the one, they was the one with me. When we went to the range and stuff, they was the ones with me. You wasn't with me. So I'm the one talking to them. So you don't need to make sure nothing.
So y'all don't think that it's right for me to be like, y'all, boys, Y'all need to understand this is serious. Or should I not say nothing at all? Should have not said nothing at all? Been like, okay, Joy, get the gun. I won't say nothing. Okay. What do y'all think? And I need some mamas or some women to come in here. What do y'all think? Let me go read some comments. Wrong. They need to. Okay, and that's the thing, Jeremy. We want to teach them, but that ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I know how to handle it. So I want to make, that's going to be him and his doing. That's him and his kids. I mean, when it comes down to the teaching part, that's him. I just want to make sure they understand. Thank you, Chris.
It's both parents.
No, Joy said, you don't need to say nothing. You don't need to say nothing. You should trust. You should trust. I mean,
I didn't say you don't need to say nothing. What I'm saying is...
he lied. He lied. I wish we would have had that camera. If it wasn't for Joy being butt-ass naked in that bathroom today, I would have had that camera going in that bathroom. Go ahead, Joy.
This is exactly what you're doing. I need... What I said, you was about to go repeat the whole scenario what I already told them. I said, you don't need to do that. You need to trust that I already got the situation controlled. The only thing you keep saying, I need to make sure. You don't need to make sure nothing if I already done talked to them. That's what I keep saying.
How you knew what I was going to say to them?
Because you just said it.
No, I didn't say nothing to you.
Oh, my God. Yes,
in that bathroom. I just told you I was going to talk to you.
You said, I need to make sure.
Okay. Did you ask Joy? Okay, and that's why I asked you. I said, what you talking about? You don't need it. Don't worry about what we talked about. Just know I talked to them. Yes, Joey is on here lying, and I promise it's not the look I got at me. Joey is lying. He said, you don't need to know what I talked to them about. Just know I talked to them. You should trust that.
I didn't say that. I said I already done talked to them. It's like you should trust. I don't already have the situation as a husband. That's what I said. You tripping.
So this the thing. Then Joy was... Joy said I was wrong. I don't feel like I'm wrong. I feel like I have a say-so with these boys, too. They came out of me. I have a say-so, too. They're not just his boys. They're my boys, too. And I feel like if they both being raised by both parents, both should have a say-so. So I wanted to make sure they understood the importance behind having a gun in the household. Next thing. Hold on. Let me read this comment. Carissa, I understand where you're coming from. Protect your boys from harm. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Thank you so much. That's all I'm saying. Let me read it. Let me get my comments back up. No, where the comments go?
Okay, answer this question. Answer this question.
Joy, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm
wrong for not trusting.
It's not. I trust my husband.
If you trust that I had the situation handled, you wouldn't be going back behind me trying to repeat the whole situation.
Am I going behind him? I'm not even going near him. I'm going to my boys, making sure that y'all know how serious this is. Just making sure they understand. Period.
Earlier, you need to make sure you talk to the boy. I said, I already done talked to the boys. You didn't say that?
Jeremy said, facts. Black men don't lie. Shut up! Okay, the next thing is, so Joey Brunker, he was like, so what if we had, what you say? What if we had a little girl?
I said, what if we had a little girl and, you know what I'm saying, that time of the month came for her for her very first time. That's going to be a situation for you and our little girl. Y'all go in a room by yourself and talk. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be a situation I would come in and step on your toes with. I would let y'all talk about it. Y'all had y'all little moment. And then later on, me and you talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And then later on, we can all talk about it as a family. I wouldn't come step on your toes in a situation if it was like we had a little girl. That's what I was saying. So it's like the same situation. Like, chill out. I got it. You need to trust that I got the situation under control, that I ain't gonna let, you know what I'm saying, nothing, you know what I'm saying, dramatic happen in the household between the boys and teaching them on guns and stuff like that. That's what I was saying. But
you didn't say all that.
I did say that.
No,
you wasn't trying to hear me. You kept trying to defend your case about you need to make sure. Like,
okay, well, now that you break it down a little bit, I see. Hold up. Now that you break it down, I see what you. No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Now that you broke it down, I see what you're saying. But the thing he kept saying, trust. And I do trust the process.
No, you don't
but
trust
the thing is, just as a mom, I want to make sure they understand. So if anything ever happened, I know my mind is clear. My mind is here. My kids understand. They know better. And they know mama don't play because she made sure she taught me. So it ain't gonna be no my kids going to school doing this and that. No.
So
my
you
kids
still stepping on my toes?
No, it ain't gonna be that. My kids gonna know. Cause they know from both parents now. That's all I was saying. Okay, next thing.
A kid need to know from both parents.
So if I had a little girl and she was to come onto her menstrual cycle, I want her, and this is what I told Joy, I would want for her to feel comfortable with both of the parents knowing how to deal with her menstrual cycle, knowing how to, like, making sure Joy understand how she feels, and having pads and tampons, and how that can be embarrassing when the time come on and she playing a sport. So hold up, let me finish.
Listen to this.
Go, Joey.
You see the dude between me and you? I wouldn't even question you on that. I would just let you handle it.
But I would want him to understand. What if I'm not here?
It wasn't about me understanding. I wouldn't even come to you and be like, baby, I need to make sure nothing. That's the whole problem. I wouldn't be like, I need to make sure. I would just been sitting back chilling.
You need to understand, because what if something was...
That's not what I'm saying about It's about me telling you like,
so bad.
I need to make sure. I don't need to make sure nothing. I know you got that under control.
No, I said I would want Joey to understand, for he can know how to handle her. What if something was to happen to me? What if something was to... I get killed? And he don't know how to handle his child. It's all across the board. If the child got two parents, both of them need to know how to deal with that child. Both of them need to know how to talk to that child about every situation. Now, I would not step on his toes and he should step on mine. But we both need to be able to have that common ground with our kids to even talk to them.
Okay, listen.
Period.
You are right, but you still missing the point. All that you talking about is irrelevant. You missing the whole point. You got selective hearing. You hear what you want to hear.
I trust Joey process.
Trusting somebody's process is not questioning and making sure. Now, all jokes aside, if you trust somebody's process, you're not going to question it. Just like you talking to our what-if daughter about her situation. Yes, we both need to be knowledgeable of the situation, but somebody who understands what you're doing ain't going to come question nothing at all. That's what I'm saying. If you was talking to her...
I didn't question you.
Yes, you did. Yes,
Joey
you did.
is lying.
You did.
Ooh, Joey is lying. I didn't question him. I just said I want to talk to the boys, make sure they understand how serious this is. Well, what you need to do that for?
Okay.
You should trust that I thought.
That's exactly. What do you need to make sure you should already trust that
I'm talking to the boys. It wasn't even about you. See, Joey just
you going back and talking to the boys is the same thing I don't talk
Rankin's
about.
daughter, 20, you a damn lie, honey. Rankin's not having no more kids. That's not about that.
Thank you, Chappelle.
What Chappelle say?
But it seems like you don't trust Joy's process. She don't.
No, I want to make sure my black kids know. My young two black boys understand how important it is to have a gun in this household. The next thing so this is the question.
That's cool. You want to?
That's all I was saying from the beginning. You took it and went
listen,
I'm the man.
I didn't say that. But
I'm the king.
Now I'm about to use reverse psychology. If that's all you were saying, then what was my point of me saying what I had to say to them?
Because I feel like because you wanted to have full control of the situation.
That's not why. No, I'm taking control of the situation because that's what I'm supposed to do as the man.
Joey. Okay, so this is a question.
Listen,
I got a question.
This is another reverse psychology.
You ain't got no goddamn reverse. Don't get me cussing on this.
If I wouldn't have did what I'm supposed to do as a man, you would have come back questioning me. How you gonna be buying these guns in this house and you need to talk to your boys about it? Then you been looking at me crazy.
I wouldn't did that because I know you already took care of it. No. So I trust the process. You already took care of that part.
You didn't know I took care of that.
I wanted to talk to the boys. So I know he'll lie. I trust the process. I already knew. Let me tell you this. I already knew doggone well Joy to talk to my boys enough to understand. I knew that they had some kind of conversation about the guns.
So
I know something.
So if you knew all that,
I know you wasn't just gonna bring something in this house.
So if you knew all that, why?
I said I wanted to make sure the boys understood how important it is.
You two, she telling herself. So if you knew all that, it wasn't no need.
I know you ain't stupid.
It wasn't no need for you to say
Joey,
what you said.
Okay, so the next question is, say you know, like, okay, boom. Let me get this question out. Say if our Saying Five Boys was like that thing that happened with the girl Ashley that walked into the wrong apartment and she thought it was her house and she shot and killed the boy, right? How would you, if you have a gun in your house for your kids to protect for your house to be protected, and your kids know where that gun is at? Okay, listen. How would you teach your boys how to respond to a situation like that if you wasn't home?
You teach about trying going to the gun range.
No, I'm talking about, listen to what I said. So, say if our neighbors had a drunk night all night long, and it's late, and you know our boys, when we come up, everybody come up upstairs at the same time. But say if our neighbors had a drunk night, boom, they carry a gun on their hip, boom, they come in but they end up coming to the wrong house. They end up coming to the wrong house, and they get in somehow. And my baby is on that couch downstairs eating some ice cream. How would you, and that gun is near him or near one of them, how would you teach your boys to respond to that?
What you mean how I teach you? I'm going to teach them the scenario before they even, if anybody comes in
the house.
If anybody comes in this house unannounced and you know how to use that gun, you use it. That's it. Simple as that. You make everything so technical.
Okay, so you feel like with that guy, he should have had a gun to use it on her?
His father should have taught him how to use a gun. Yes.
Okay. I agree. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Simple as that, bro. Use the gun.
Anyways.
Hello.
If y'all
pull the trigger.
If y'all all agree what I was saying about she should trust that I already had the situation handled, give me a thumbs up.
Okay, and if y'all all agree that I just want to talk to my boys.
That she was wrong?
No. Why you do that to me? I didn't do that to you.
It was wrong.
If y'all agree that I feel as a mother should being able to talk to my boys, make sure they understand keeping my boys out of harm's way. How can I
appreciate it, Jared? Appreciate it, Chris.
Give it a 100. I just want to teach my boys to make sure that how important this is. Like, this is important. A gun coming in the house is very important. And another thing is teaching them don't go near it. Like, as far as, thank you, Dre. As far as, like, you gotta make sure be aware that it's here, but also know that we're gonna teach you how to use it properly. So you won't go out with it on your hip and you get pulled over or something when you get older. Cause I want my boys to be concealed to carry at all times. Even when they get that age, I want them to understand, use it. You know? But
thank you, Jerry Martin. That's exactly how I feel. And I feel like she's trying to she's just trying to be a part of every situation because she.
Oh my God! Why you always saying that? Joy don't want me a part of nowhere of these boys.
No,
he want these boys to be raised by him and him only. Joy is the most sexist person ever created on earth, and that's not the liquor talker. He is very sexist. Joy feels, yes, it is. Joy feels that if it's between the boys and the man, a woman should be nowhere involved, and I am the mother of these kids. I said, yes, I said it. Who wanna check me?
You know what? I ain't got nothing to say.
Joey, he feel like I shouldn't say nothing.
You should be daggone fortunate that you got a father in the household.
I am very fortunate. Don't you act like I'm not.
You're not fortunate if you gotta sit there and say, call me sexist because I'm proud to do what I need to do as a father.
You should be proud. I'm not saying you shouldn't, Joey. I'm very fortunate that I have a husband that.
You're not fortunate if you gotta sit there and throw your 2 cents. I'm the mother. No, sit back and chill.
No, the mother just want to make sure their kids are out, or they. I feel like the mama just want to make sure she's like it give her a sense of peace knowing, oh, my kid's good. They both the daddy and the kids are good. She good. That's how I feel.
Chill out, man. With all that mama this and mama that. You need to just
chill.
Calm
down.
You need to just chill.
Jerm, what you mean?
Jeremy, I really like that. It's a man's and father's job to teach his sons how to defend themselves of the house. You try to take that from him and be overprotective mothers like most women do.
I know you lying. Bitch, I know you lying.
And you know what? She made a scenario about her being the mother, and those are her cubs. That's exactly how she acted.
No, I'm just like this. I am a tomboy, and I do get, and Joy always say, "Oh, you know." It's just when it comes down to my boys, I want them to be aware of, like, I feel like sometimes I could be very aggressive. So I just want them to be aware of how to respond to a lot of things. So I am very aggressive and Joy is very calm. So they can have the mixture of both. They'll know how to respond to a lot of things because they got two opposite different point of views and two opposite views. And that makes them even more educated. It makes them even more stronger. That makes them even more dominant because they have a strong, powerful woman like, nah, she ain't going for that. Or we ain't going for that because my mama done taught me, nah, I ain't about to have that. Then they got a daddy that's going to break it down like, no, we should come to an understanding and it should be broken down like this. So I feel like we're making them stronger if we both can come together and communicate with them and make sure they understand the process of whatever the situation is. That's how I look at it. So it's not the point I don't trust my husband. It's not the point of he don't trust me. But I just look at it as they got exactly. They're going to have the best of both worlds. That's like, true. Even when it come down to them in a dating world, when they start dating, when they start dating, of course they're gonna come to me for like, how can I trust her mama, or should I trust that? And then they're gonna come to daddy and be like, how should I handle this? How should I take her out? How should I romance her? And things like that, because we both got two different point of views. So I think I said that right. Did I say that right?
You just want to be a part of every little situation. And you can't. That's just like saying me and the boys going hunting. You can't be a part of it.
I'm not going hunting.
You can't be a part of it.
So I ain't going to be a part. I don't want to be a goddamn go
saying,
part.
You can't be a part of that.
I don't want to be a part of that.
Just like just certain things, you can't be a part
but Joy, I don't want to be a part of hunting.
You can't be a part of the father and son's bond.
Okay, so what? Oh, okay. So what kind of bond would I have other than talking to them about girls? And I don't even get that.
We talking about girls.
Okay, so what kind of bond would I have as the female with your sexist ass? What kind of bond would I have?
It don't mean I'm sexist because it's the part of the father's duty to teach his boys certain stuff. Like some stuff you just can't. That don't mean
so
you
what
can't,
should I be a part of?
It don't mean you can't be a part of conversation. It just sometimes trust the process. That's it.
Okay, so what should I be a part of?
I don't know. I'm just saying. It's certain stuff.
So what if he go? What if he be in the room with a sock and Vaseline?
Then that's something you don't need to be part of.
I don't want to be a part of that.
Oh, that, but you don't want to be part of that. See, you can't pick and choose what you don't want to be a part of.
I don't want to be a part of no sock and Vaseline. Or too long in the bathroom. I don't want to be a part of that. That ain't none of my damn business. Okay. What else? I don't want to be a part of everything. Just certain things I do. Like the gun situation, I do. Jeremy. What'd you say, Jeremy? My thing keep going out. I don't know what's wrong. What'd you say, Jeremy?
He said, you're wrong. He said, as boys, they will rarely come to you because you are a woman. They want to come to a man's point of view because they don't think like a man. Because you don't think like a man.
Okay, so what the fuck should I be a part of?
And Jeremy said, not being sexist, your role is to teach them how to maintain the house. Teach them how to cook and clean, so they need a woman to do it for them. Not being sexist, just my point of view.
Okay, I understand that because I do make, well, and that's the thing. We both make sure they know how to cook, clean, and everything. But I do make sure they do that. But I look at it like this too. They shouldn't need a woman for nothing until the time is right, because I did both of it by myself. I took care of, when I first had my own, it was just me. So I made sure he understood the man and the woman role. And I know I don't got to do that much now, but at the same time, I do make sure that, like, so my job is only to teach them how to cook, clean, vacuum the floor, do this, son. Put on your apron when you cook. Like, that ain't only my job. I feel like I teach my son how to be hustlers. I teach him how to work too. Like, for example, Joy had brought some chips home, right? And Joy was just gonna have the chips just sitting there in the kitchen, like just sitting there on the thing. He had bought a big old thing home of chips. And I said, nah, I told my oldest son, I said, nah, bro, get them chips, take them to the school. Cause it was $1.69 chips, $1.69, $1.89. $1.89 bags chips. And you know, the kids love the Takis or whatever. That's all I was like, nah, Mom, get them chips, take it to the school, take 3 bags a day, take it to the school, sell for $2 a bag. And he was like, oh, okay. So he did it. Like, he went to the school, sold $2 a bag. He was making $6 a day until he got rid of all the bags he wanted to sell. Then he had a couple more left. And then Joey had some sodas that he had in there. I said, okay, put it like this, Mom. If you sell a bag of chips, give him a free soda to get rid of them sodas, because we don't drink sodas, and he just got them for free. So I said, Mom, give them a bag of chips. If they buy a $2 bag of chips, give them a free soda. Pick a Pepsi or Mountain Dew. So at the same time, Mona came home about $20 for that week from selling chips in between games and practices and school and giving away free drinks. I said, you done build up you a good little clientele at school. And you building up good customer service, and you learn how to hustle. You took them bags of chips that was free. You making a full 100% profit, because 110% profit, because them chips was free. You selling them for $2. So the point I'm trying to make is, I feel like I got the best of both worlds too within me, the man and the woman. I make my sons hustlers. Like, everything you get, you gotta earn it. I'm not just gonna teach them how to wash the dishes, but now I'm teaching them a little bit more. So with that being said, I don't agree with that. I feel like a mama should be able to teach them both worlds, because a mama
should, but
a mama is one of the most hustlers. I feel like a mama is one of the most hustlers people ever created. But I mean, men do too. Men do too. But a mama is a little bit. I mean, we both equal, but I feel like we equal. I really do. Do you feel like a mama and a daddy is equal when it comes down in the roles of the house?
We're not equal.
Why?
We're just not equal.
Why, Joey?
We're the woman on the man. We're not equal.
Okay. We're gonna agree to disagree, but I really do feel like okay. And another thing, I feel like I'm gonna start going to Sam's and buying him packs of candy, right? Never will be equal. How, Jeremy? I feel like I'm gonna go to Sam's and I'm gonna start buying him 3 packs of candy, and he can start selling the bag of candy. Cause if you buy him in the pack, I want to say, how much did we look at them bags of chips?
I don't know.
They were for $5 something. Well, I'm gonna start teaching him how to sell a little bit of candy, chips, and stuff like that. But that's to make him a little side hustle, because he already carry his bag to school every day. He can have his own little convenience store. And like, a lot of people don't, like, he ain't gonna be able to go to school and tell everybody about it, but it'd be a little side hustle he'll have. And there's nothing wrong with it. And I taught my son that. Had it.
And see, this is the problem with some of the generation that's coming up now, is it's always the mother playing both roles. And so when the mother finally finds a man to come into the household, they clash. You know what I'm saying? They clash. They don't know how to, like, some women these days don't know how to handle a man coming to the household, because they done been by themselves with just them and their kids for so long, to the point that where the kids grow up somewhat kind of corrupt and don't know how to handle their emotions, because the woman didn't teach them. The woman was unable to teach them how to handle their emotions because it wasn't a man in the household. So it's just certain stuff that kids do, a son do need a father for at the end of the day. Not saying that a kid can't grow up without his mother, because they have, but it's just certain stuff that a son needs that male figure for, because that male figure going to teach the son the emotions of how to handle himself and how to carry himself in certain situations, and not just blow up.
So you think I blow up?
I ain't talking about you. I'm just speaking in context and in general.
Okay, I agree. But do you think a lot of this comes from me being raised by a single parent? Because my mama worked 2 jobs and she went to school, worked 2 jobs, and took care of 3 kids by herself. And my daddy was living, but he still wasn't in the picture.
Yes,
so do you think a lot of this came from...
It carried on before I met you, and it was just you and your son for a long time. So it carried on until like that mindset of you just being everything. And then when I stepped in the picture years ago, you had to come. You don't have to do everything no more. You don't have to be included in everything no more. You do your part, I do my part, and then at the end of the day, we come together.
I don't know if that can be easy for me. Me being able to step back and I don't know, just step back and, like, I do play my role. Like, I be like, oh, that ain't me, that's Joey. I ain't gonna do that. But this one, with the gun situation, I feel like that was important. I feel like I wanted to make sure they understood. Because not only because I'm the mom, but I studied it and I know it, and I know the history behind it, and I know how severe it can be, and I want to make sure they understood, because Joy didn't go through the studying I did. I have. So I'm not saying that he wasn't going to do a good job breaking it down. I just want to make sure I gave my knowledge of making sure they it would have made me feel comfortable.
So it's more about you than them.
Well, it's more about, like, I feel better if my kids know. If I hear my kids say, Mama, Daddy taught me everything, we good, okay, but you didn't give me a chance to even ask. I talked to them. You should trust. No, but you didn't give me a chance to even calm down you didn't even give me a chance to calm down my little anxiety.
So listen to what I said.
I talked to them.
So what I was saying was right. You can't handle the fact of, I know he got it, I'm good. You can't handle that.
Because I'm a mom.
It doesn't matter about you being a mom. You can't handle the fact that I had it under control. You had to step in to make yourself feel better. So with you stepping in, you stepped on my side.
Okay, so did I? Because I didn't talk to the boys. You did. You was talking. So you feel like I stepped on your toes?
Yes.
I apologize. You didn't break it. Okay, I apologize. You did.
Even though I said the same thing.
You got it. You got it.
Even though I said the same thing earlier.
You got it. I did. Okay, I didn't look at that. Well, I stepped on your toes. But at the same time, I'm my mom.
That's not an excuse. Just because you're a mother.
What y'all say? What y'all say? Why I'm getting? What do y'all say? Was I wrong or right? Thumbs up if I was wrong. Thumbs up if I was wrong. Also, while y'all in here, don't forget, the Rankins will be on national television on the Mel Robbins Show this Wednesday at 9 a.m. If you want to know what channel it is in your area, go to www.melrobinsshow.com. Type in your zip code and find out what channel is going to be in your area. But the Rankins is going to be on national television. Okay, thumbs up. Okay. But let me tell you, while we're wrapping this up, conclusion. One thing I do, things do get heated within our conversation because I have a big personality. So I can't get like up here and he be down here.
Emotional.
Up here and he be down here. But at the same time, we try to make sure we come to a common ground and come to a conclusion because we are raising black men. And I keep making emphasis on that. I'm not talking about any other race. I'm talking about my race. We are raising black men because I want my black boys to understand the importance it is to have a gun or be aware of how to use it or how to approach the police or what to do when you get pulled over or who to call if something happened or how to respond to violence or if somebody start fighting, are you going to stand there and record it or are you going to walk away? I want to make sure my boys, I do everything in my power to raise my boys the right way. And Joy do the same, but we have to do it together. And I feel like sometimes I do get very, very emotional when it comes down to raising them because so much has happened to our black men in this world today to the point it does give me a little bit like, not mine. So I feel like I have to be like that. Make sure they understand how important it is to be careful and to be aware. Like, I don't know if y'all seen, what was it? It was just in my mind. Dang it, it was just something that happened on the news.
You ever said, but you had never been a black boy or a black man, so how can you teach them that?
I could teach them from me being raised by a black woman. So I don't look at us to be any different. I look at us to be equal. Jeremy. So when it come down to raising my black men, they gonna know what I'm taught and they gonna know what Joey taught. Period.
But men and women are not equal.
They are equal.
That's the problem with society, with this women empowerment. If women understand their role and men understand their role, it'll be a better world. Women are too much trying to be equal as men, and women need to understand their place in this world as a woman, and a man needs to understand his place as a man. There's nothing wrong with not being equal to a man. A man is a man, and a woman is a woman. Without a man, you wouldn't have a woman. Simple as that. So women try too much to try to be equal as a man. Just play.
It's not the point of being equal as a man. It's not the point of being equal as a man.
You just said equal.
But we are equal.
We're not equal. We are compatible. We're not equal.
So you feel like a man? Okay, we not equal to a certain extent. But I feel like a woman can be just as strong as a man.
When it boils down to it, no, they can't.
Some women are stronger than men.
When it boils down to it, no, they can't.
Some women are stronger than men. You know why? Because some women use so much emotion. Emotion can be more stronger than physical strength.
Emotion is nothing good. Emotion ain't good.
Emotion would take your head off.
Listen to this.
Emotion will put a bullet to the dome, buddy.
Listen to this.
Say you cheat on me. See what you... Okay, so say you cheat on me. Would you rather for my emotions to kick in? Or my womanlyhood to kick in. You better hope my womanlyhood to kick in, because my emotion kick in
right
today.
there, emotion is why women shouldn't raise boys, because emotions will get you hurt. Thinking off emotions will get you hurt.
Yeah, you right about that.
So you can't go by emotions.
But emotions is very powerful.
Emotions is not real. It's not powerful.
It ain't real.
Emotions is dangerous.
So say if you wasn't cheat on me and see which one you gonna get. You gonna get all emotions at it, and it's gonna be cut off and buried right next to her in you.
And guess what? You gonna be locked up. I'm gonna be
I
dead. Listen. With your emotional thinking, I'm gonna be dead. You be locked up, and who gonna raise your boys?
Well, they'll be raised. They gonna know. They gonna have everything I taught them.
All this you teaching. All this you teaching.
Well, you better keep your mind together. I keep my mind together.
Let your emotions.
Don't try to save your life now.
No, because you.
Don't try to save your life now. Who gonna? He always do that. Well, cause you know I love my boys. Well, who gonna take care of the boys if you kill me? Yeah, you better think about it. Cause my emotions get involved. You're dead. You're certified gone.
Emotional decisions aren't real decisions. You're right, they're not. Emotional decisions will get people put in jail. That's just like
they do.
That's just like, I don't know if y'all heard. This was months ago. It was two women fighting. This was in Alabama.
Oh yeah, Joy didn't like that shit.
It was two women fighting. One of the girls was pregnant, and the other one wasn't. The girl that was pregnant got in her feelings. Long story short, she wasn't thinking that I had this child, I'm pregnant, I'm gonna go fight this girl. And she was the initiator. So her emotions got in her way of fighting this other lady, and that other lady shot her. She shot her, and I think the baby died. And so they locked the girl up at first because she shot her. But in the state of Alabama, the law is if you are pregnant and you basically are bringing the child into harm's way, then that's your fault. It's not the person who shot you fault that your child is dead, because she didn't think. She was thinking off her emotions. She went into the fight, being pregnant, and her baby ended up getting killed. I don't know if she got killed too, but I know her child was killed because she thinking off emotions.
She didn't get killed, but the baby got killed because she was in the middle of I think third trimester. So I think she was like 6 months pregnant. But you're right. Emotions is and you know what? And you know what? If y'all watch the Mel Robbins show, when y'all watch us on the Mel Robbins show, because we're going to come back and do a live Wednesday. When y'all watch us on the Mel Robbins show this Wednesday, we're going to talk about that. And that's something that I always try to silence from my boys, is using a lot of their emotions. And she broke that down to me. You remember she broke that down to me? So I want us to talk about that. I really gonna have a video about that, because I want to hear what their opinion is gonna be compared to what she said. Because once she broke it down, I was like, oh yeah, you right. Like they shouldn't or I shouldn't to teach them this. So that's gonna be a good topic on Wednesday. Anything else you gotta say, Daddy? Well, I love you. I apologize, and that's not the liquor talk. I apologize. I understand
you. Old.
What?
Yeah.
No, the other one old. I threw it in a drain. This was the regular white liquor. But I understand what you're saying now. Anybody else got anything to say? Jeremy, 302 Dre, DL. Anybody else got something to say before I go?
Chappelle, we can't do live every day. I was in here about sleep.
Yeah, he was. I
was tired. I got straight off work, went to the gym. No, I got straight off work. I went to the gun range to go shoot.
Give this video a thumbs up, by the way.
And then I went to the gym. From the gym, came home, took a shower, started cooking, like nonstop. And then so when I got done cooking, I ate.
I always apologize to you.
Appreciate it, Dre. So when I got done eating, I came up here, and when I come up in my man cave, and I get in these chairs, and I lay back, it's over. My ass go to sleep. I'm
always ready to do a live. I put my makeup on and I was like, Joy, I'm ready to do a live. I'm always ready to do videos. Joy be getting, this is the thing about Joy. He gets into his comfort zone and he like, I ain't with it. He'll be with it. When he get into his comfort zone and he get his man cave, when he get into his bed and on his phone or something like that, he's like, oh, I'm done. I ain't with it. I ain't doing nothing. Me, I'm always on the go. So I wouldn't mind doing a live every day, but
and then she normally not here.
And I'm normally on the road. So we had to put the truck in the shop, but that's a whole nother story. But it'll be out tomorrow. He should be out tomorrow, right?
It should.
Yeah, it should be out tomorrow. It's just something simple. Something we already knew was occurring. But we really hope y'all like this video. This is the Rankins World Reality. And we tried to, and this is a real scenario. We try to give y'all real life topics because it's just so important now.
We're gonna be on the Mel Robbins show Wednesday at 9:00.
Mel Robbins show. And you can
find
out. Yeah, you can find out if you go on www.melrobbinshow.com and put in your zip code, and it'll be to tell you what channel is gonna be on near you. And go watch us. It was real. Like, I kid you not, it was very real. And I found out a lot of stuff I didn't know. And she loved the Rankins. And it was just a good show. I think y'all will like it. We're going to try to video it and then post it and then talk about it. For y'all can hear my point of view after I got drilled. But it was real good. It really was. I felt very good when I left there. And I think it's going to make a good YouTube video. So if you're new to the Rankins World channel, don't forget to press subscribe down there below in red. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so every time we go live, you'll be the first one notified. Also, if you have any questions about anything trucking, family, relationship, or marriage related, don't forget to email us at therankinsworld@gmail.com or comment below. If you have anything to comment about this video, go ahead and comment below at this time. And don't forget to press a thumbs up when you leave out the video. It's your girl, Clarissa Rankin.
So y'all too.
It's your girl, Clarissa Rankin, and
Mr. Rankin. You follow me at _the simple guy.
And me at I am Clarissa Rankin on Instagram. All right, peace out.